Hi guys, my name is Manish Soni and I'm currently pursuing my Masters in Information Technology and Management at University of Texas, Dallas. This is my video submission for Product Management Internship at WorkandCo. So my first question is, what is something you have accomplished in your life that you are proud of? Please explain how you went about achieving this. The time I left Book My Show, I was so enthralled about managing a product, the roles and responsibility for a product, and how to go about it. It was then, fortunately, I got the opportunity to work for a startup, Yola, where we had this amazing idea to bridge the commercial gap between your neighboring stores and you, which is becoming distant because of e-commerce websites. There were a lot of challenges before we start on this startup, so I took the initiative of managing the product and followed the product management lifecycle for our minimum viable product. It was then we started with the product discovery, where we did our competitive analysis and we found some similar apps. But since our USP being prioritizing the neighboring stores and our focus was mainly on the store promotions, which gave us an upper hand. We also interviewed some of the customers and we surveyed them, and about 200 stores we questioned about our hypothesis, and 90% of them favored our idea. We decide on the minimum set of features that we can incorporate in our minimum viable product, and we started with the implementation. After we were done obtaining the minimum set of features, this is how our mind map looked like, which I created in MindMaster tool. And this is how our roadmap looked like, which I created in Pivotal Tracker tool. So we were done with our roadmap, we were done with our mind map. So we started for the design of our product. So it was really important for us that the app should convey the notion of giving the priority to our neighboring stores. It was then I created the mockups and explained the UI UX designer the nature and the usability of the features. We repeated the whole process till we come up with the final designs. So these were our final mockups, which I created in Balsamic tool. And these were the final designs that the UI UX designer, including me, came up with. So the designs were done. It was then the time for me to sit down with all the developers, project managers, and all the QA engineers in our team. So we sat down and I made them fully understand the nature and the usability of the feature, and also sat down with the QA engineer to come up with the test cases so that it could be helpful for them to test the product better. Then the time came for marketing. So we came up with the launch date, and we also decided on the launch strategy, and we made sure that the marketing message would give that essence, so that I proposed neighbors first, which ultimately became our tagline. We also decided on the incentive program for our first 100 stores. So we will give the platform for free to them. And it was our launch. So we launched the app and we were able to acquire more than 200 stores and thousands users in just a day. So the app is right now available on the Play Store in India. Moving on to the second question, which is take a product you use every day and discuss one feature you like and explain why, and discuss one feature you would change and explain why. So I use Quora on a daily basis, and Quora is an online platform where you can post questions about anything and get advices from others who are experts on that subject matter. The feature I really like the most in Quora, the way they appreciate the writer for their contribution. That is, if I can post or respond to any of the questions that are posted on the platform, so if it is helpful for the readers, so Quora will award me as the most viewed writer and put me on the leaderboard for that topic, which I think is a very good way for making the writer visible to the whole community of that topic. And also it appreciates and it motivates the writer to engage and contribute to its best. And the one feature I would change is that ask to answer limit, which is right now only set to 15. So there were scenarios when I asked a question and requested to experts, and I did not got any answer. But those questions were left unanswered till date. There could be many scenarios, many situations. Maybe the writer I requested were not active. Maybe they have ignored the questions. So the way I think the feature should be, the limit to requested should be increased after a week from 15 to 20 and so on, so that it gives the question a room to be answered. So that was my submission for the product management internship position. And as always, thanks for watching.